Back at it again, and I came across this story while I was scrolling through YouTube trying to find, different stories to check out. And this story here is just absolutely insane. The tolerant left, back at it again. Like, share, comment, hit that subscribe button if you're new, and let's dive in.
And now onto a high school student in California who's taking on her school after being told she can't wear a MAGA hat to class. Maddie Muller says she was just trying to show her pride in her country when the school claimed she had violated the dress code. The Clovis Unified School District is telling the Ingram angle that Muller could not wear the hat, though, because it wasn't a school hat or a hat from a school club or activity. Our dress code is actually silent on political attire because we don't intend to position ourselves to be making subjective judgments about what is and isn't political. Well, now with me is Maddie Muller. Maddie.
Interesting. So they don't like political attire. Now, remember, that's what they said. Remember that they said that, all right?
School says the rules about hats are clear. I'm not a big one and for hats indoors, period. I don't like hats indoors. I think if you're at a baseball game or you're in the sun, hats indoors, I don't care what hat it is. I'm not really a big fan of it. But they say this has nothing to do with stifling your political beliefs. Do you believe that?
I would have to say that I wholeheartedly disagree.
Okay, so what evidence do you have that the school is actually discriminating against your political beliefs?
Now, before she says what she's going to say, all right? Take a guess at her reasoning. Take a guess on how she knows that is completely biased. Take a guess in the comment section. Don't cheat. Don't skip ahead in the video. Let's have a little fun. Take a guess. I already know, so I'm not going to guess. Obviously, I already watched the video. But just I want to see your guesses in the comment section, all right? If you got to pause the video right now to finish typing, please do so because we're about to jump back into the video now, all right?
Currently on campus as of today, I checked today, I saw 4 Hillary Clinton t-shirts, 1 Obama shirt, a Bernie Sanders hat, and about 7 LGBTQ rainbow flag hats on campus today.
Boom. So she can't wear a MAGA hat, but they can all wear political t-shirts, though? Okay.
Were they in classrooms?
Yes.
Okay, well, that's pretty good evidence. Okay, so it looks like if that's accurate, and I don't have any reason not to believe it, if that's accurate, then people can just kind of wear what they want to wear in school. I mean, I see kids coming out of school, they're wearing short shorts and stuff like, whoa, my mother would have freaked out. But they're wearing lots of stuff, including hats, and I see a lot of political symbols on shirts. It seems like kids are encouraged to be kind of mini activists, which is... It's not how I grew up, but that's how kids are. But if you're a conservative activist, then you're kind of a hater. That's how the dominant culture sees you. Why did you want to kind of pick this fight, which is pretty brave to do at most probably public schools in the country?
Thank you. I chose to pick this particular battle because I ended up at the beginning of the first semester getting an internship with Devin Nunes and David Valadeo during their midterms. And that's when I really discovered my true passion for politics. And I realized that the school systems seem to be trapped under the government's thumb about what they're supposed to, teach, what's acceptable to force down our throats in a sense. And I realized that it's not always the truth. So I chose that.
Facts.
As a conservative, raised in a family that my family was made through adoption. So I was born into the pro-life army. And I just decided that I felt like someone needed to take a stand. Someone needed to stand up, not just for Clovis North, not just for Clovis Unified, but nationwide for the conservative and Christianity monitoring that's going on campuses.
Okay, so there's a federal judge actually said, or a judge, I'm not sure, a federal judge, said the following, we'll put it up on screen, about MAGA hats. Well, the hat is something that could invoke violence or invoke controversy. Then for the safety of the students, the school is within its legal rights. A former federal district court judge, Oliver Wagner.
So if it could invoke violence, why not go out and arrest the violent individuals? Why punish the peaceful person? See, this is where you get into a very dangerous area. When you promote violence, as that judge clearly was doing, because he was punishing the peaceful person by saying, well, no, you can't wear it because those guys over there are going to get violent. Why not punish them? See, the issue with this, and no, I'm not promoting it or saying that it should happen. I'm just saying that it likely could. When you start saying, okay, well, the violent group gets their way because we don't want them getting violent. Well, then what happens when the peaceful group says, you know what? We've had enough. We're going to get violent too. Who wins then? What happens? You say you don't want violence, but yet the thing that you're doing is pushing towards more of it. Because the moment the other group says, we can't do anything because every time we try to do something, they get violent and then you take our stuff away. So you know what? Forget about it. We're getting violent too. What happens then? That's a genuine question. What happens? See, do y'all get where I'm coming from? Like, does that make sense? Like, I just fear that that's going to be the case when you have situations like this. That makes no sense. I'm going to punish the peaceful and reward the ignorant. Okay, if that's where we are, if you're getting rewarded for being ignorant, well, you're going to have a lot of folks who maybe aren't necessarily ignorant, but they'll act that way. Just saying. Not saying that it should happen, or I'm not promoting it or anything like that, but that's just a fact.
Said that. So your hat,
in my opinion,
could provoke people to violence. So I imagine that gets thrown on the list of reasons why this hat, and they claim it's not political, but this hat is a problem.
Yeah, actually, that, until the judge said it, had never been brought to my attention.
Wow. Are you going to keep wearing the hat?
Yeah. I haven't been, just because I know that it's a big issue right now, but I did order a black one, and I intend to try and wear it on campus because black is one of our school colors. I'm going to try it.
Maybe
in
do
fact,
an acronym.
Today.
Yeah, maybe just the MAGA. You can't say MAGA either. I don't know. Maybe you have a silhouette of Trump.
Yeah.
I don't know what you can have.
Today I went to. Yeah, sorry. Today I went in to school and I guarantee I'm the only student, but I had to get my Support the Blue sweatshirt approved. I have to get all of my sweatshirts and shirts approved through the disciplinary office before I can actually wear them.
You look pretty.
What can I say?
Yeah, you look pretty edgy. You look like you're in real trouble at school. So, all right. Well, it's very interesting. We'll
So, yeah, we have tumbled down a terrible path, rewarding the ignorant and punishing the peaceful. Now, of course, this wasn't California, but as we know, California is the leader for the left. So that is just California is just a precursor on what they're going to try in the rest of the country. So, yeah. Let's stay on high alert, guys. Let's make sure that this kind of stuff stays in California, and eventually we stamp it out in California, because that's just absolutely ridiculous. Punishing one side and allowing the other side to be completely ignorant like that makes zero sense. But of course, leftists never really make any type of sense. I mean, it's just crazy. They never make any sense, and they never make any sense because they are too busy outside rioting and starting violence and all types of stuff too. So yeah, they don't make any kind of sense. Either kind, okay? Anyway, y'all let me know what you thought about this story in the comment section below. Like, share, comment, hit that subscribe button before you go. Peace and love. I'm out.